Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Dwayne, when you look at the offense as a whole, what did you see as some of the reasons the offense struggled in stretches tonight, and what can you guys do?
Dan, you okay?
We just didn't move the ball enough. We didn't follow the game plan as it was written on the board in our walkthrough. I think we have to realize, one of their weaknesses were to run. They don't run back. So when we get a fast break, we tend to walk the ball down a little bit, and during those times we could be getting transition points. We got great guys that can get out and run in transition, but we just we play so slow in transition that we don't give ourselves a chance to get those easy points. But as far as like offense, we just didn't move the ball well.
Philip Rossman, right? Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Dwayne, how do you prevent frustration from kind of setting in with some of the shots that aren't going in, or just not being able to get offense going easily?
That's a part of the game. Everybody in the NBA gonna have nights where their shots just don't fall. Like it's a part of the game. That's how God created the game. That's how the game is played. Guys are gonna take tough shots. Certain players are gonna hit tough shots. Certain players aren't. But every night there's gonna be, a player's gonna be off some night. And we just gotta keep going, keep fighting. At the end of the day, shots are gonna fall. Shots are not gonna fall. But if we don't take the shots that we need to take, then we won't know if they're falling or not. So we just got to keep fighting, keep taking those shots. That's what coach wants us to do. But off of anything, we got to get the easiest shot we can, the easiest shot possible.
Okay, Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Dwayne, you did a good job of penetrating tonight, drawing contact in the lane. When shots aren't falling for guys, how important is the drive and kick game to help create offense and go into the rack and creating contact?
Man, it's very important. It's a big part of the game, and that's on every team. Every team has to have a guy that can get downhill. On this team, I'm one of those guys. I think it's a part of the reason they brought me here, to get down here. So I'm just trying to use my body as my advantage and do what I can to help the team. The times that I think I got downhill like 2 or 3 times in a row, and they gave us a little spark, but we just can't. And after that little spark, we could have took control of the momentum, but at the end of the day, it went the other way. We just got to keep it. The coaches are going to continue to preach that to us to get downhill, and we just got to keep doing it, trying to do it.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Dwayne, coach mentioned to us that it wasn't the best walkthrough. It's probably the worst walkthrough the team has had this season. Did you have that sense coming out of that walkthrough as well?
Honestly, I didn't. But at the end of the day, all I know is when I go into walkthrough, I'm a guy that's locked into everything. I continually ask questions to try to figure things out if I don't know it. I continue to, do what I can to go into each and every game with, an advantage at on my end. So, if coach felt like that, then that's what it was. That's, we got and the good thing about this league, we got another chance tomorrow, the exact next day tomorrow, to come in and walk through and be on point, be sharp. It's a tougher team with a lot more talent than the Boston has. But at the end of the day, this league is, in any given night, anybody can win. So if we come in and lock in and walk through, take everything that we get out of walk through and apply it to the game, then we got a chance to win.
All right, James Hill, Black News Channel.
Yeah, you just alluded to it, but talk about those 72 opportunities, the 72 games, continuing to grind. And again, you can go into Brooklyn and then you can go into Madison Square Garden, but just competing.
Man, it's a long season. Like you said, it's 72 games, 72, and at the end of the day, this is only game 12. The season's not going to end the day where standing as it is, and if it did, we're still in the playoffs. But at the end of the day, we got a long process, and our goal is to take it one day at a time. You know, this game was a bad game for us, and if coach said it started in walkthrough, then it started in walkthrough. So tomorrow we got a new chance, a whole new approach to the game, bring a whole new approach to the game, get a whole new level of focus, and come out and try to play our best to get a win.
Okay. Final question here. Dan Savage or OrlandoMagic.com.
Dwayne, when you look at the job that Kem Birch does on the glass with the hustle plays, creating second chance offensive opportunities, just how important that is that when a team's struggling to find its way offensively to generate hustle plays and create second chances?
It's very important. Kim is a very key part to this team because every time he comes in, he does what he's supposed to do. He's going to rebound. That's offense and defense. He's going to make the right plays, make the right reads. And on top of that, he's just a selfless guy. He wants to win. He wants to do the right things on the floor. And that's the same with off the floor. So having him do what he does is amazing for our team, especially coming in at that backup center position. He does all the right things for us. We just got to, as a collective unit, tap into what his level of focus is and what he does and try to bring that same energy.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne, for your time.